What's going on, guys? Welcome back to B-Ball TV. The Brooklyn Nets' current roster features 9 players aged 25 or younger, and 5 22 or younger. After the blockbuster Brook Lopez trade and the 2017 NBA draft, the Nets are fully embracing their youth movement. The Nets will still feature key veterans like Timofey Mozgov, Trevor Booker, and Jeremy Lin, but the decision to move Lopez jump-started the Nets' youth movement. D'Angelo Russell could be the leader of the post-Lopez Nets. I know, D'Angelo Russell and leader haven't been synonymous, especially lately, but the 21-year-old may have the highest upside of any Net. In his 2 seasons with the Lakers, Russell was impressive at times, although on league-lagging teams. Still, Russell's skill set, potential, and basketball intelligence make him a high-level young player. Let's start off by talking about his offensive game. Russell was drafted with the second overall pick in the 2015 NBA draft, mostly due to his offensive polish. In his lone season at Ohio State, Russell was an offensive force, averaging 19 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists per game. His NBA numbers have been decent, but lacking in efficiency. Russell's offensive game looks effortless. He's more of a luxury sedan than an exotic sports car, with smooth finishes rather than explosive bursts. One improvement Russell has made in his 2 NBA seasons is his jump shot. While his three-point percentage was essentially the same in 2015-2016 and 2016-2017, his mechanics are now more efficient. Russell's release is quicker now, which bodes well for him as a catch-and-shoot option. His release is low enough and fast enough to be deadly both off the dribble and as a spot-up option. Off of catch-and-shoot, Russell shot a decent 37% from 3. He could become more comfortable with his new shooting mechanics with a continued off-season grind. Russell may need some work shooting off the dribble. He's elusive, contorting off of screens and manipulating the pick and roll, but he often dribbles too much, lacking decisiveness. Russell shot 36% as a pull-up shooter in 2016-2017. His lack of explosion also hurts his off-dribble game as well, allowing defenders to catch up. When Russell has space to shoot, he could be a problem for defenses. Off of drives, Russell's basketball brilliance shines. While he plays mostly under the rim, he's crafty enough to score off of floaters, turnarounds, and Euro steps. He shot 46% off of drives in 2016-2017, but his efficiency at the rim was simply average. His lack of verticality hurt him scoring at the rim, where he shot 51.8%, simply league average. He cited one influence on his game as Manu Ginobili, and others have compared him to James Harden. Russell may not have the ferocity of Ginobili or the strength and drive as Harden, but he still has room to grow and develop. While Russell's efficiency left much to be desired, he has the potential to be a deadly scorer, especially within the Nets offense. Luke Walton's squad frequently featured lineup with 2 traditional bigs in Julius Randle and Timofey Mozgov. The Nets offense will likely feature a dynamic power forward like Rondé Hollis Jefferson, who can cause trouble for many defenders with his athleticism. That could open up the floor for Russell for much success as a scorer. Additionally, Russell may cut down on his questionable shot decisions within the Nets offense. He took quite a few contested turnaround jumpers from mid-range, essentially the worst shots in basketball. In the Nets system, Russell could shift more to threes and more drives, maximizing efficiency. With more aggressive moves to the rim, Russell could increase his free throw attempts from 3 per game. Russell's most intriguing offensive aspect is his playmaking ability. His feel for the game and ability to stand out when he can set up his teammates. Russell possesses a tight handle, able to break down defenders with smooth crossovers. What's most impressive about his handles is his ability to decelerate and stop on a dime with hesitations. That sneakiness could freeze defenses completely. Russell will likely be the Nets starting shooting guard in 2017-2018, but he can still be a playmaker. Like the rest of his game, he makes flashy passes look effortless. Russell led the Lakers in assists, secondary assists, potential assists, and points created off of assists. At his best, Russell made his teammates better, setting them up for easy buckets and pushing the pace. But he was also turnover prone, ranking 40th out of 41 point guards in assist to turnover ratios. But as many have noted, Russell was a young point guard on a team that lacked many sustainable pieces. He's also competing in what may be the deepest point guard crop in NBA history. Russell shared a home arena with Chris Paul and regularly faced Stephen Curry, Damian Lillard, Russell Westbrook, and Mike Conley, among others. Russell's tools and vision as a distributor may spur his development into a solid foundation piece. Now, let's talk about the defensive end of the floor. The biggest knock on Russell's game has been his defense. The Lakers were the worst defensive team in the NBA. Their best defender, Larry Nance Jr., had a defensive rating that would have been the worst on the San Antonio Spurs. Russell's defense was no different on a Lakers team that lacked cohesion and effort on the defensive end. Russell's defensive rating of 113 was slightly worse than his rookie year defensive rating. He ranked 79th out of 86 NBA point guards in defensive real plus minus. But seemingly, just sheer effort would make Russell a passable defender. Off ball, he often loses focus, unable to keep track of his man while ball watching. He shies away from contact when encountering a screen and lacks a feel for switching. While Russell's defense lagged behind his offense, he has the potential to be a solid defender. Much of the Nets' second half improvement was due to a defensive clampdown. Disappointing defenders like Sean Kilpatrick and Joe Harris seemingly tried harder on the defensive end post All-Star break. If Kenny Atkinson and his coaching staff got Russell to compete on every possession on the defensive end, both team and player would benefit. He has the tools and vision. He just needs the effort. Outside of Markelle Fultz, Russell could be the highest upside point guard drafted since 2013, still with lots of time to improve. Additionally, all-star point guards like Kyle Lowry, Chauncey Billups, Steve Nash, and Jason Kidd were all traded in their first 3 NBA seasons. So, this is whether or not D'Angelo Russell can be a franchise cornerstone for the Brooklyn Nets. Leave your opinions down in the comment section below. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it to your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more daily content. And until next time, peace out, guys.